Hi, and welcome to the Chaos Weary Christian. I'm Derek, and I'm really glad you're here. We're continuing our cover to cover Bible read, and still in Genesis, we're moving on to chapter 18. And so let's get started, where the birth of Isaac is promised. Now the Lord appeared to him by the oaks of Mamre, where he was sitting at the tent door in the heat of the day. When he lifted up his eyes and looked, behold, 3 men were standing opposite him. When he saw them, he ran to the tent door to meet them, and bowed himself to the earth, and said, My Lord, now I have found your favor in your sight. Please do not pass your servant by. Please let a little water be brought and wash your feet, and rest yourselves under the tree, and I will bring a piece of bread that you may refresh yourselves. After that you may go on, since you have visited your servant. And they said, So do as you have said. And Abraham hurried into the tent into Sarah and said, Quickly, quickly, prepare 3 measures of fine flour, knead it, and make it bread cakes. Abraham also ran into the herd and took a tender and a choice of calf and gave it to the servant. He hurried to prepare it. He took curds and milk and the calf which he had prepared and placed it before them, and he was standing by them under the tree as they ate. Then they said to him, Where's Sarah your wife? And he said, There, in the tent. He said, I will surely return to you at this time next year, and behold, Sarah your wife will have a son. And Sarah was listening at the tent door which was behind him. Now Abraham and Sarah were old, advanced in age. Sarah was past childbearing, and Sarah laughed to herself, saying, After I have come old, shall I have pleasure, my Lord being old also? And the Lord said to Abraham, Why did Sarah laugh, saying, Shall I indeed bear a child when I am so old? Is there anything difficult for the Lord? At the appointed time I will return to you. At this time next year, Sarah will have a son. Sarah denied it, however, saying, I did not laugh, for she was afraid. And he said, No, but you did laugh. Then the men rose up from there and looked down toward Sodom, and Abram was walking with them, and sent them off. And the Lord said, Shall I hide Abraham what I am about to do, since Abraham will surely become a great and mighty nation, and in him all nations of the earth will be blessed. For I have chosen him, so that he may command his children and his household after him to keep the way of the Lord, in doing righteousness and justice, so that the Lord may bring upon Abraham what he has spoken about him. And the Lord said, The outcry of Sodom and Gomorrah is indeed great, and their sin is exceedingly grave. I will go down now, and see if they have done entirely according to its outcry, which come to me, and if not, I will know. Then the men turned away from there and went toward Sodom, while Abraham was still standing before the Lord. Abraham came near and said, Will you indeed sweep away the righteous with the wicked? Suppose there are 50 righteous within the city. Will you indeed sweep it away and not spare the place for the sake of the 50 righteous who are in it? Far be it from you to do such a thing, to slay righteous with the wicked, so that the righteous and the wicked are treated alike. Far be it from you. Shall not the judge of all earth deal justly? So the Lord said, If I find in Sodom 50 righteous within the city, I will spare the whole place on their account. I have ventured to speak to the Lord, although I am not but dust and ashes. Suppose the 50 righteous are lacking 5. Will you destroy the whole city because of 5? And he said, I will not destroy it if I find 45 there. He spoke to him and said again, suppose there are 40 found there. And he said, I will not do it on the count of 40. He said, oh, may the Lord not be angry, and shall I speak? Suppose 30 are found there. He said, I will not do it if I find 30 there. He said, now behold, I have ventured to speak to the Lord, and suppose 20 are found there. And he said, I will not destroy it on the count of 20. Then he said, oh, may the Lord not be angry if I shall speak only this once. Suppose 10 are found there. He said, I will not destroy it on account of 10. As soon as he had finished speaking to Abraham, the Lord departed, and Abraham returned to his place. So it sounds like the Lord gave many chances to Sodom and Gomorrah, and I mean, that was a really, well, it's not a surprise. We know the basic story, but I can see that there's love in his heart that God gave him, just like the love he gave you and me. Compassion, empathy, kindness. And I can see them reaching out, just the way he is, trying to tell the Lord, I really don't want to say goodbye to, people who are in this city who love you, and he just keeps trying to convince him, well, what if I find 30, or what if I find 20, or what if I find 10? And the Lord is merciful, so that's great. That's a good sign. You can see that here. I mean, Sodom in itself is another story, so we'll find out in chapter 19, but thank you for sitting with me through this. I know I am not the best reader, but I appreciate you reading with me, thinking with me, and absorbing the word of the Lord. So praise God and have an amazing day. Thank you.